What is going on, JAHRON Mob? It's your Don JAHRONMON back at it again with another episode of NBA Kicks, the show where we count down the top 10 best sneakers in the NBA every single week of the season. This is actually our last episode of the regular season, guys. The playoffs have obviously started. It's been a lot of fun, and we're gonna continue to do NBA Kicks throughout the entirety of the playoffs. However, make sure you are subscribed because you're not gonna wanna miss my video right before the NBA Finals start of the top 10 best sneakers of the entire year. And in that video, I'm going to be crowning a sneaker champ as well. But before we get to that video, let's kick off this video, Week 15 NBA Kicks. It starts right now. Starting off the list at number 10, we have Jonathan Kuminga with the Kobe 8 System SS. So these were the Christmas colorway of the Kobe 8s. And while they did release way back in 2012, I gotta say that Jonathan's pair has yellowed way more than mine has. Just in case you're unfamiliar, this colorway featured a translucent like 3D overlay, which is supposed to mimic the way a snake sheds its skin. And as you can see, over time, just like all translucent materials, Jonathan's pair has yellowed quite a bit. But I do have to admit that it kind of works with the neon green as well as metallic gold hits. I mean, who knows? Maybe Nike knew that this material was going to yellow over time, and that's why they picked these colors to complement the eventual aging of the materials, which, if they did, that's big brain thinking. Next up at number 9, we have Terrence Mann with the Anta Shock the Game 5 3.0. Yes, you heard that correctly. These are called the Shock the Game 5 3.0s. I don't know how that's possible or what kind of weird math Anta is using there, but aside from the name, I just really like this silhouette, especially in this new colorway. Using a very Miami Vice pink and blue color scheme, this colorway doesn't waste any time with any white, black, or neutral tones, but instead just goes with a full color makeup with a gradient design as well as a pearlescent Anta logo near the collar. Now, a detail that you might have missed is that Anta did flip the design from the left to the right shoe, making these even more unique. So overall, this is just a very loud colorway that definitely caught my attention, and that, my friends, is way good enough for a number 9 spot. Next up at number 8, we have Ish Wainwright with a custom pair of Kobe ADs. Ish Wainwright of the Phoenix Suns rocks a custom pair of Kobe's, which feature a puzzle graphic across the entire upper, which, in case you're not familiar, represents autism awareness. Now, if you take a close look at the midsole of this colorway, it features Ish's son's name, Kai Ishmael Wainwright, who does have autism. However, I have heard that the autism community is starting to throw away the puzzle sign as a form of awareness, so I don't really know the intricacies of autism awareness, but what I do know is this sneaker did make me look stuff up on autism awareness. So in turn, it did raise my awareness to autism. So not only did it get the job done, but I'm always down for a sneaker that sends a positive message, which these obviously do. And that's why I'm giving them the nod here. Coming in at number 7, we have Derrick Jones Jr. with the KD4. You know that one sneaker that you can never quite get your hands on, but you had multiple chances to cop a pair, especially when they originally released, but for some reason you never fully pulled the trigger on them, and now multiple years later you completely regret your decision? The KD4 Year of the Dragon is that shoe for me. These were by far the best pair in the entire Year of the Dragon pack. I mean, I love the Kobe 7s as well, but the KDs were just absolutely beautiful with that incredible shade of blue as well as bright mango accents throughout. But my favorite part about this colorway has got to be the graphic on the strap, tongue, and inner lining. I mean, honestly, I probably should have just dropped the $200 to $300 that these were going for back in 2012, because now I'd have to pay pretty much double that to get my hands on a pair. But you know what? You live and you learn. If you like a pair of kicks, you should probably get them because they're most likely only going to raise in value over time. But don't be stressing your wallet over a pair of kicks. Only cop it if you got the cash. Next up at number 6, we have D'Angelo Russell with the Li-Ning Ice Blood. In case you missed it, D'Angelo Russell has a signature sneaker with way of Wade by way of Li-Ning called the Ice Bloods because he's got ice in his veins. This latest colorway is called the Dolphins, and you could actually pick these up on Way of Wade's official website. And they used a light gray, aqua, and kind of orange and pink color scheme, which just looks absolutely incredible and could fit right in with the ever so popular Spurs Fiesta color scheme. But really, it doesn't matter what uniform you're rocking with these. This is just a fan favorite colorway, and it looks like it works flawlessly with this silhouette. Next up at number 5, we have Gordon Hayward with the GH3. Anta hooks Gordon Hayward up with a new colorway of his 3rd signature model, which I think might just be the best colorway yet. Now, I don't know what the inspiration behind this design is, but the colors that Anta used here are really interesting, and the way they use those colors is very unique as well. I mean, honestly, now that I look at them, they kind of give me like a retro 80s theme for whatever reason, but the point is that this is truly a unique colorway. There isn't another colorway out there like these. These are a truly unique colorway, and the GH3 as a silhouette on its own is also pretty cool in my opinion, with my favorite feature being that logo placement on the fin of the heel cup. I don't know what else to tell you guys. I just really like this silhouette in this colorway, so I gotta give Anta props here. Also, fun fact, I asked the people over at Anta what Anta means, and I think it means like good feet, like your feet are good and you have good feet. So I don't know, might be a lost in translation thing, but the more you know. Next up at number 4, we have Ja Morant with a custom pair of Kobe 6s. All right, so this colorway on one hand, I really love, but on the other hand, there's some things about them that I really wish didn't exist. Right off the bat, this is just an extremely clean custom. The upper has a really nice graffiti graphic that just looks crisp and detailed. And I also love the colors that are used here as well, with a nice natural gradient spectrum that offers up a really unique and clean look. Unfortunately, when you get to the heel cup as well as the medial side of the upper, that's where things start to get a little too crazy for me. I think if Rado left out the personalized details, such as the number on the medial side and whatever is on the heel cup, these would officially look like a legit colorway from Nike. But look, I get it. It's a custom sneaker for Ja Morant, so I get why those details are there. I just personally wish they went with a more clean and simple approach, but nonetheless, it's incredible work done here by Rado. And it's definitely pissing me off that I still haven't copped a pair of Kobe 6 Pro Tros. Next up at number 3, we have LaMelo Ball with the MB01. All right, guys, strap in your seatbelts because LaMelo Ball has another custom colorway of his first signature silhouette, which is inspired by NFTs. Using the fan favorite purple and teal Hornets color scheme, this custom is complemented by a weird cat graphic on the lateral side, while the medial side features a graphic that says Gutter Mellow. Now, according to my research, all of this is inspired by the Gutter Cat Gang, which is a collection of 12,000 unique Gutter Cat NFTs who live in the post-apocalyptic shadows of society on the ETH blockchain. What the f? I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I have no idea what I even just said there, but what I do know is this is a very colorful, playful, and unique custom, and that's what NBA Kicks is all about. So while I don't understand the inspiration behind the sneaker, I still dig the sneaker. Coming in as our runner-up, we have PJ Tucker with a player-exclusive Air Jordan 12. Here we are again with another extremely rare pair of kicks brought to you by the defending sneaker champ. This white and gold pair of Ray Allen Air Jordan 12s is actually a Martin Luther King Day home player exclusive, which I don't actually remember Ray ever wearing. I do remember his black and gold pair, but this white pair might just be something that he never ended up wearing on the court. I mean, look, I could be completely wrong here, but the fact that I'm not entirely sure about this, and also the fact that I can't find a photo of Ray Allen wearing a Ray Allen sneaker is just crazy to me. So just based on rarity alone, I gotta give PJ the number 2 spot here. Finally, at number 1, we have Kevin Durant with the debut of the KD 15. All right, guys, I'm pretty sure you guys all saw this one come in. Kevin Durant officially debuted his 15th signature sneaker, and I cannot wait to hear what you guys think about them. Now, KD did debut these in a pretty basic black and white colorway, but I actually think it makes a lot of sense here because A, he does play for the Nets and those are his team colors, but B, I really like the fact that it's majority black with just a splash of white on the swoosh. That's just a really clean look to me, and it reminds me a lot of the old 90s sneakers I grew up with. Now, other colorways of the KD 15 have surfaced online, and those colorways do give us a little bit of a better look at the silhouette, but the most striking feature to me is the fact that this is a low top cut. KDs have had a pretty shaky history when it comes to lateral stability in the past, and we all know that KD sneakers run very narrow and recently have all had a very top heavy ride. So it'll be interesting to see how this new silhouette is going to hold up in terms of lateral stability. Hopefully Nike made the 15's ride a little bit lower than its predecessors, and those overlays across the upper provide more support when making those side-to-side movements. But just as a sneaker alone visually, I think the KD 15 looks pretty awesome. So that, and of course the fact that it's a debut signature sneaker, officially makes the KD 15 the best sneaker in the NBA worn during week 15 of the 2021-22 season. Don't forget to let me know what you think about the KD 15 in the comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more sneaker related content just like this. My name's Jaron. It's been great having you. Catch you guys in next week's episode. Peace.